I'm attorney Laura Anthony, founding partner of Anthony Linder and Cacamanolis, author of Securities Law Blog, and creator of the ALC Lawcast. In the last episode of Lawcast, I went over the 9 recent NYSE American rule changes enacted in April 2026. Today, I am continuing a review of recent rule changes and proposals. In January 2025, the exchange amended NYSE Listed Company Manual Rule 80201C to allow for an accelerated delisting process where a listed company uses a reverse split to regain compliance with the bid price requirement for continued listing, but as a result of the reverse split, the company falls below other listing standards, such as the minimum number of round lot holders or minimum number of publicly held shares. At the same time, the exchange also amended Rule 80201C to allow for an accelerated delisting process where a listed company falls into non-compliance with the bid price requirements and has either effected a reverse stock split over the prior 1-year period or has effected one or more reverse stock splits over the prior 2-year period with a cumulative ratio of 200 to 1 or more. In such case, the company shall not be eligible for any compliance period and will face immediate suspension and delisting. In July 2024, the NYSE American amended the NYSE Listed Company Manual Rule 802.01 to allow for the delisting of a company that changes its primary business. The amendment provides that the NYSE may, at its discretion, subject a company to immediate suspension and delisting if that company has changed its primary business focus to a new area of business that it was not engaged in at the time of its original listing, or which was immaterial to its operations at the time of its original listing. The NYSE will then conduct a continued listing analysis and potentially take delisting action. The continued listing analysis will focus on whether the NYSE would have accepted the listed company for initial listing if it had been engaged in its modified business at the time of its original listing. Moving on to the proposed rule changes. The NYSE American has proposed to amend sections 1003 and 1009 of the NYSE American Company Guide to require companies listed on the NYSE American to maintain a market capitalization of at least $5 million. Under the proposed rules, a company that falls below an average market capitalization of $5 million for 30 consecutive business days would be subject to an immediate trading suspension and commencement of delisting proceedings. The proposed NYSE amendments also specify that if a security's closing bid price per share is less than 25 cents on any trading day, the exchange will immediately suspend trading and commence delisting proceedings. Like the NASDAQ rule proposal pushing for the same $5 million hard floor, this proposal continues to receive pushback. Among the main concerns is that a $5 million hard floor is not necessarily indicative of financial distress of the company or that there is an increased danger to investors. Also, the newly adopted laundry list of increased listing requirements and delisting measures are enough. If you want to keep abreast of all matters related to capital markets, please subscribe to this channel.